Good evening, Dr. Mack and class. This is my case presentation for SWK 561. My internship is the Redwood Gospel Mission. In grace and power of Jesus Christ, thousands of people have been helped throughout Sonoma County. The organization transforms lives. The organization originally began in 1963. The mission is a 12-step recovery program utilizing vocational training, jail ministries, outreach events, and a thrift store. The case description is a 34-year-old Asian American male. The client is seen in session. The information that I put this slide together was collateral information, intake reports, DSM-5 cross-cutting assessment. The presenting problems are the client has a history of homelessness and abused and was assaulted has assaulted a homeless woman. So the client is on probation, is a registered PC 290 sex offender. The client does have remorse for his sexual offense. Client is also dealing with childhood trauma. We work with regards to coping skills, with regards to that, other traumatic events. The client has a history of homelessness, has a history of meth, alcohol, and opiates. The client has a history of SI and deals with anxiety and frequent depression for the last 10 years. The client, again, is a 34-year-old male and history of violence dating all the way back to high school. Primary language is English. The behavioral theories are behavioral learning theory, believes that humans experience stimulus through reward or punishment, and the client has learned this over his life, and that's what had kind of led him to drinking and doing drugs to make sure that he doesn't feel any pain. The family dynamics, the client lived with his biological mother and father in his early years of life. Child abuse there and neglect. Stepfather, same thing. Hasn't seen his father for many years. Father and mother have a history of substance abuse. There is a history of incarceration and other legal issues in his family. But the mother has no history of mental treatment. The mental health treatment for the client is that the biological father, again, was abusive. Client deals with flashbacks, PTSD, which has led to substance abuse. Client has sleep issues, OCD, and ADD. And again, the client has, flashbacks literally almost every night, daily depression, and low self-esteem. The strengths of the client is client has been sober for 5 months. Client is very compassionate, is able to control his temper. The client is very impulsive, though, and that has led to problems in the past. And also the client has legal issues and is on parole. Changes that the client wants to make. Again, the client has been sober for 5 months. Client attends Celebrate Recovery, AN and NA. Client is currently working through the 12-step program, both in the AA and AA book. Client has a sponsor. Client has a mentor with regards to church and is in the 12-step New Life program. The client wants to eat better, and this will help him with his mental health. Client does engage in mindfulness prayer on a daily basis. Client has real issues trusting people due to his past. Resources that the client has taken advantage of as AA sponsor, weekly recovery meetings, mentor, prayer, mindfulness, meditation, and weekly therapy. The systems theory, according to the systems theory and various elements, behavior, people, parents, friends, and workplace and other social affect the home environment, and that definitely has affected the client related to his family of origin. The diagnoses are major depression, ADD, alcohol abuse, OCD, PTSD, meth, and opiates. The treatment and recovery program is DBT and ACT, looking at the client's values, helping him address his depression and past self-harm, providing weekly coping skills, which the client has engaged in. This helps him deal with his depression, his OCD and ADD. With regards to his ADD, we have come up with a plan where the client is using a planner and becoming more organized. The PTSD and so forth are being dealt with regards to DBT and ACT, sorry. And using mindfulness and meditation, real action therapy, helping him deal with his anxiety and depression. The interventions, again, are DBT, acceptance therapy. Client is motivated to remain sober, get a job, live a stable life, get a place to live, and the client will continue with therapy even after he graduates the program. Summary of treatment is that weekly DBT and ACT therapy are being introduced, and those are the modalities of therapy that we're doing, and this is being done on a weekly basis, and has really helped the client. That's it. Thank you.